No overhead Inferno, guys. Like, okay. This could be kind of crazy, actually. This could be kind of crazy. All right, I'm interested now.
September 2022. Old school RuneScape was a different game. It had bosses that would randomly stop attacking, and players still had to grind out current favor. But one player by the name of Unpredictable was living in the future. With an absolutely cursed inventory on an account with 1 defense and 31 prayer, Unpredictable finds himself staring down triple Jads. He is at the end of the Inferno, RuneScape's long-standing final challenge, which demands high stats and precise use of overhead protection prayers, or so it was believed. Unpredictable was about to complete the Inferno without ever defending against a single attack. Since its release in 2017, people joked about doing the Inferno without protection prayers. It was supposed to be impossible. Too many monsters, too much damage, and not to mention the boss fights with one-hit KOs. Jagex even blocked the use of purple sweets in the Inferno, which could be used to ticket and survive in other situations. The message was
I didn't know that. You can't purple sweet the Inferno.
You get good at prayer flicking. However, we are the OSRS community. Among us, there are mechanical geniuses, obsessive overthinkers, analytical achievers, and we who play this game hunt achievements relentlessly, creating new metas to make what was impossible, possible. Even today, the no overhead Infernal Cape remains one of old school RuneScape's most elusive achievements. In this video, we're gonna break down how it was done.
Yeah, boys, let's fucking go, dude!
He's pulling cabbages out of the bag?
Some problems are too complex to solve all at once, but we can break them down part by part and find the tools we need to make progress. This is certainly the case for the no overhead Inferno. Even before entering the cave, we run across the entire map to gather things. This looks like a shitpost, and playing the game this way may well be considered as such, but everything you see here will in fact be essential to the run.
A hit point
Once
cave.
in the cave, there's another big brain strat. Simply stop playing the game. Clicking logout allows us to pause the marathon of the Inferno, and instead take this challenge one wave at a time. Upon logging in, the wave is randomly generated and locked in, meaning we will often be faced with an unchangeable, difficult spawn pattern. By logging out again right after starting the wave, we can preview the wave and come up with a plan.
Yeah,
This
I know
is a
some of you guys
strategy
got your
known
Infernal
as
Cape this way, huh?
In this challenge, an upgraded version of this technique
I
was
know
used.
some of you guys got the
Scout.
some of you guys got the double logout Inferno Cape. I know some of you guys got the non-legit one. It's okay. It's okay. You don't have to out yourself. I know you guys are out there. Double logout Infernal Capers.
Starts, the emote of the hit point capes is activated at the same time as double-clicking the logout button. This forces the game session to stay visible, and we obtain crucial information without anything being able to attack. Now with the monsters' spawn locations in mind, we can begin to map out a survival strategy. First off is dealing with the nibblers. These hungry guys spawn every wave and try to eat the blocking pillars, drastically reducing survivability if they do succeed. It's essential to clear them when the wave starts, since there won't be another chance to do so with so many incoming monsters. Due to RNG, there's always a possibility that the nibblers get away. So to avoid losing pillars, the key is to find a setup in which it is possible to log out and reset the wave if this occurs. Logging out is only possible up until the moment the player takes a hit, so quick reactions are needed to survive this first step. After the nibblers are fed, it's time to hide from the scary monsters. Some monsters can be trapped against the pillar, or by freezing them with ice spells. Monsters can also block other monsters, and there are strategic moves that can be made with respect to their attack range. Here, I cancel the blob's attack by dragging it just as it's about to fire, and path carefully outside the attack range of the mage.
Whoa.
Lastly, by standing under a monster, we can turn our own body into a safe spot. We're gonna combine all of these methods to come up with custom, creative solutions to the waves.
You could stall a snake like that?
This battered book comes in handy for its special ability.
I've never seen that.
Red X littering. This behavior horrifies the monster so much that it can only stare at me, and this tech allows me to create portable safe spots.
Oh, he's clicking on the mob!
Even though I don't have the level to use...
I've never seen that before. You could Red X stall a mob? Chat, what is this wizardry?
Protection prayers? I'm going to use the error message it produces to help flinch these immobilized NPCs.
He's flinching a mage!
This Red X strategy allows us to safe spot and also attack monsters where it wouldn't otherwise be possible.
What the hell, bro? All you need is a prayer scroll on the ground to Red X to it and it doesn't even attack. What is this?
Finally, this brings us to the salamander in the room. As it turns out, not only is this bad boy decent DPS due to being magic based, it also has
his inventory is full, so he's not picking it up and he's using it as a Red X.
Special property unique to salamanders and halberds, the ability to shoot diagonally without attack delay. This allows flinching, a method to deal damage without the monsters being able to attack in return.
How did he figure this out?
However, when there are stacks of monsters, I can't actually run over and just attack them using a salamander. Since my supplies are limited, I've got one option left. HP regenerates slowly over time, exactly once per minute. By timing my attack carefully, the natural HP regeneration will tick up just when I need it to survive. This is the Forbidden Tick Regen strat.
Forbidden Tick Regen
strat. By equipping a bracelet
strat
of regeneration, this heal becomes 2 HP instead of 1. And by equipping the HP cape, I can also choose when to get a second regeneration. Meaning I can either heal 4 HP all at once, or 2 HP and then 2 HP again. This way, it becomes possible to make a custom chain of tick regens, as the situation requires.
Oh, and on my microphone. This is crazy, guys. Bro said, depending on what tick I equip my HP cape. Wow. Wow. Oh my God. Dude, this is some crazy shit. He's tick eating with his
these
HP
strategies,
cape.
when combined, give us a fighting chance at surviving the Inferno without protection prayers. But the smallest mistake, missed timing, even being one tile off, or failing to take into account potential random outcomes, will easily lead to death. Nevertheless, we advance, one wave at a time.
So he's tick eating with Guthix Rest, his HP cape, and occasionally he's tick eating with the 1 minute regen timer on the HP bar, like Port Hazard in the Colo. The Forbidden Tech. Exact uses the Forbidden Jitsu. The tick regen. Damn, so he's just taking the damage. He could blow this. He's blood barraging back up off of the bats. That's good. Freezing the snake. Watch, he's about to red X click underneath it. Stall it out. Stalled him. Look at him. You click red X in RuneScape, the enemies don't know how to act.
The powerful mage Jalzek enters the Inferno, and here the challenge gets serious. Now every wave has a tank that can deal 70 damage in just one hit, and every monster defeated also has the chance to be revived by the mage's special attack.
Dude, red X is crazy. Stalling him out, red X.
Waves begin to require intensive planning and dozens of attempts. Using precise blocking and multiple red X captures, the separate strategies blend together to form one final wave solution.
What? You ever watch something and you don't actually, you don't believe it? Like I just don't like believe what I'm seeing. It doesn't look real. Like it's hard for me to grasp that this is actually happening.
Using the red X strategy, the nibblers can be frozen with the mage in one big stack without it attacking. Then it's a DPS race to kill the blob before the snake digs to my location.
I'm familiar with that. Okay, red X stalled the snake now. Damn. What's he gonna do about those nibblers back there? Wave 63. Oh, he could just let the pillar
blobs
die?
are dragged as they would have fired, canceling their attack so that even running down mid, only the mage is able to attack.
No shot.
What appeared to be an
Corner
impossible
trap.
combination of mage, range, and blob is now trapped safely behind the pillar.
Got the nibblers in the safe spot there. The tick eater.
Finally, the
Holy
last
crap.
mage falls.
He's
and
got a
so do
rune
the
halberd?
pillars. The Inferno pauses for one final time, and we are through to the bosses.
Insane. Insane that he's tick eating 2 attacks, by the way.
We've pushed the limits of game mechanics and luck to solve 67 waves. This is wave 68, a gladiator match with
What is he even doing? Can you break it down like Odablock? Did you guys even see this right here? When he goes around and he's going to take 2 attacks. Watch this. Watch this. He's going to take 2 hit splats and he's on 0 HP. Guys, he's on 1 HP. He's going to get hit twice. So in order to live, he has to tick eat twice. But there's a CD on the food, so he can't eat twice. So he has to use the HP cape to regen one of the hits. Watch this. First hit, second hit. So he's tick eating twice, and he can't. It's crazy, bro. It's insane. And it all has to be tick perfect. And he does this for the entire Inferno.
Finally, the last mage falls, and so do the pillars. The Inferno.
He's getting a tick back, so he's dying but coming back to life twice in like 2 ticks.
Pauses for one final time, and we are through to the bosses.
It's insane.
We've pushed the limits of game mechanics and luck.
Yeah, now
to
how he
solve
does
67
triple
waves.
Jads and
This is
I don't know.
wave 68, a gladiator match with 3 giant lava dinosaurs known as Jad.
I don't know how
Rules
the
of
hell you're gonna do triple
engagement,
Jads. I have no idea.
No pillars, no safe spots, and no defense. The entire idea of this wave is to test a player's ability with protection prayers. So how are we supposed to survive without using them at all? It is possible to tick eat Jad's attacks, healing right between when it fires and when it hits you. But this doesn't work with 3 Jads, and even if it did, we would quickly exhaust a limited supply of healing.
Yeah, you would just be eating. You wouldn't be doing any damage. Well, Gothic's Rest you could.
Reinvent this wave. The Jads take turns attacking in a circle, giving time to react and switch prayers. But since we don't have prayers, why not ignore that entirely?
Gothic's Rest, guys. Gothic's Rest.
Attack at the
So keep in mind, it's just one attack at a time. But how does he? I mean, he's gonna have to safe spot the healers. He has to safe spot the healers, so they're not healing the Jad. Then he's got to. Okay, so what if you guys know what the Gothic's Rest is? It basically functions like a Cerebrew. Like if you drink it, it heals your health by 5, but you don't lose any ticks, so you can still keep attacking. But you only have a limited amount of these in your inventory, and he's got like 20 of them in his inventory, and they have 4 stacks. So he's got maybe like 80 uses. So we'd have to kill all the Jads in 80 Gothic's Rest.
Same time, we can tiki all 3 of them in one go. In effect, we'll be fighting one big slow Jad that hits 3 times.
Oh, so he's gonna stack all the Jads up to attack at the same tick. So he's gonna step under him. Okay. So he already set this up. He already stepped under the Jads and got them on the same tick. They're all attacking on the exact same tick here.
We need to make sure we are at exactly 1 HP or 2 HP, and sip a Gothic's Rest right as Jad calculates damage. If my HP is ever 3 or above, this trick won't work.
Oh.
So before every volley of attacks, I need to lower my HP back down with Rock Cake. All that effort has been to get here.
A Rock Cake allows you to lower your health by 1. Well, there's 2 options on it. You could do like 10 or 1, and this is what I did for the Hydra CA. So basically, he's going to make sure that if his health ever gets to 3, he has to Rock Cake and then Gothic's Eat. Right as the projectile leaves the mouth of the Jad, that's when it calculates the damage.
For just 1 attempt, where any mistake will send us all the way back to the beginning. So basically, no pressure.
Wow. Okay, there's his step under. He's got 2 of them synced now. Okay, he's got them all synced up now. Holy.
After a maneuver which resembles running like a headless chicken, 3 Jad's attacks are now synchronized.
Dude, he got them synced so
but
fast.
There's no time to relax just yet. Jad summons his nephews.
Now, what does
heal
he do
him,
about that?
And since I'm constantly on 1 HP, they will kill me on contact.
Oh.
I have to find a way to block them. For example,
look at that movement. He moves to here, attacks the other one. So now this one's trying to move through, and the next tick he attacks this one, but not this one. So this one's trying to run through this one, but it's body blocked. And so now he's got them safe spotted, but he can still attack this Jad. And he won't take any damage from either of them.
by getting the southern healers stuck on each other.
Insane. That's what I would have done. 100%, that's what I would have done right there. Same exact move. Dead. Ain't no way.
I have limited supplies, meaning every second counts. I could lose a lot of time, and therefore the entire run, because the healers won't always get stuck on each other, depending on how they spawn in. To solve this quickly, I begin hollowing out specific squares, running into Jad, and turning his wide hitbox into a perfect pocket to trap the healers. His east side is now a safe spot.
What in the exact just happened? No. This is not clever. Is this? He got them stuck underneath the Jad. Like, how did you know that was what was going to happen, brother? How did you know that? I've never seen that. Brother said, I'm going to run back and forth underneath the Jad to create a pocket. No, you figured out a
box.
He figured out a way. You turn Jad 2-3 times, then the healer gets stuck underneath. That's what you found out, brother.
Into a perfect pocket to trap the healers. His east side is now a safe spot.
No. That's not supposed to happen. They're supposed to go around Jad and attack him. But he figured out you turn Jad east, north, south, west. Then Jad become broken and the healer gets stuck. I don't know how you figured this out. I really don't.
Now only one Jad remains. It's time for one last dance. And with who else but our faithful flinching companion.
Wow. And then he's just flinching him.
The final Jad tries to summon his nephews, but little does he know, I am Unk, and I've still got it. The healers join my team and help me to push Jad into a corner and splash barrages to finish him off.
Not the red X tech, bro. The red X tech is going crazy. The salamander on the Inferno, brother. How?
Sometimes, you see, it's not about crossing the finish line, but rather the fact that we got to do this together.
Oh, hell no. He released the salamander. Oh, dude. This wins Golden Gnome? Nah, poor Hazard's video does. This one didn't come out in time.
To bring home the Infernal Cape, one final challenge remains. Zuck himself, the
Easy
final
nomination
boss,
if it did, though.
fires a ball that hits you if you're not standing behind the floating shield, and summons mages and rangers to attack the shield and the player. This minion set could have been the end of the no overhead Inferno dream, but speedrunners discovered that the minions may not spawn if you manage to burst down Zuck's health below half within the first 45 seconds of the fight.
Okay.
In this time frame, we have 14 hits to do 600 damage and get the set skip. With this gear, there's a 1 in 800 chance that this happens.
Yeah,
by using
right.
Ruby bolts, which have a 6% chance to activate and hit 110
There's no
damage.
way.
In an alternate timeline, we'd have to do 800 Infernos to expect a single set skip. But fortunately, by simply logging out, the game returns us to the beginning of the Zuck fight. Additionally, by combining spec
I saw
regen timing
Ebiscape
with
do this in freaking leagues for like 3 days straight. He's just trying to one-shot Zuck on some 1 in like 10 million chance that he just procced every single hit. And he just kept resetting every time he didn't do it. So you can. So basically what he's doing here is he's going to try to proc a Ruby Bolt. If it doesn't proc, he's going to log out and log back in and then do it again. And just continuously do that until he procs.
the Lightbearer and Surge Potion, there's an opportunity to use 2 Zerite crossbow special attacks, making it more viable to reach that threshold. We then have to deal with Jad while avoiding Zuck's attacks. When Jad appears, the set spawn timer also begins anew, giving
Okay, what does
5
he do
minutes
about the
and 15 seconds before another mage and ranger spawn. If we manage to survive Jad, that will be our time limit to finish the fight before the shield is broken and the monsters focus me.
Oh, so it's just a straight up DPS race.
Please, no! 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 No!
The final enemy that can deny us at the very end is RNG. So it's time to re-roll the setup and eliminate the luck factor.
Brother looking straight up like Robin Hood. Okay, the full natty. The full natty into the spec of this UCB there. Flicking the Hawkeye. Another procer. Another procer. Zeros are tough here. Ruby Bolt. Ruby Bolt. Nice. 588.
The set timer is now paused, meaning I have time to prepare for the next step. During this break, the Rala special attack is used to cut down Zuck's defense, guaranteeing that I won't run into a DPS check at the end. Then, it's time to push for Jad.
So all he has to do now is tiki every single one of these hits.
Each incoming attack is parried by drinking a dose of Guthix Rest. Jad's healers spawn, and when I tag them, they'll aggro me. I can't let them hit me, so there's only one place left to go. By leaving the safety of the shield that blocks Zuck's big balls.
Huh? He's kiting them. He's Guthix resting
south right as Zuck fires, then kiting diagonally back towards the shield. We exit the protected
I was
zone
wondering how he was
dodge
going
the
to deal with these
healers,
healers.
re-entering exactly when Zuck fires again.
This is crazy.
Just barely avoids his attack, and we continue tick eating and damaging Jad.
No shot. He's kiting them without getting hit while doing Guthix rest tick eats.
The final monster in the Inferno that would require protection prayers goes down. Every hurdle has been overcome, and we're just moments away from completing the Inferno without ever defending against an attack.
No way. 31 prayer Inferno, 1 defense. Nah.
There are many reasons why a player might wish to do an Inferno without overheads. Some seek bigger hits in PvP, while others seek to grow their PP. Some have moral convictions about using prayers, while others do it how they do it, for the vibes.
31 prayer Infernal
I'm glad
Cape
to have been
is
a part of this achievement, not as a pioneer or the
disgusting,
first
bro.
hero, but rather for the joy of the challenge. For me, it's a gift to have been able to share that with you, knowing that this childhood game for many of us is very much alive and growing, with a unique place in our lives. Like anything else, RuneScape on its own is just a game, and it's up to us to give it color and life.
W's in the chat, boys. Shout out to Unpredictable for being the first one to attempt this. First completion of no overhead Inferno was Port Hazard. 9,900 was the second. Wooks was the first to do 6 Jads without prayer. Damn. It's kind of cool that there's some of these like crazy strategies in RuneScape that like
for watching and for being here today. Until next time.
Dude, exact. What a legend. It's kind of cool that some of these like ways to technically like cheese the game are they like Jagex leaves it in there. Because only like the top 0.01% of people are like ever going to abuse these methods in the Inferno. And it becomes like yeah, if you want to go try and do this shit, like be my guest, like good luck abusing this technique, right? This like red X stalling where he's just standing underneath him. Like almost nobody in the world can do these techniques anyway. And it becomes kind of part of like the RuneScape culture that there's these goats out there that can actually use this technique to do these crazy ass challenges that nobody should be able to do. And I think that that's like the tick regen with the HP cape restore, with the Gothic's rest tick eats, with the red X stalling, with the kiting the freaking healers or trapping the healers underneath Jad by moving every direction, and then for some reason it just becomes a safe spot when you do that. Like no one else is actually going to do any of those things. Besides like the 0.001% of the community. And it makes it very entertaining when you get to watch this and watch somebody actually do it. And you're like just sitting here like, how the fuck is that happening? You know what I mean? Like that's just crazy to me. And a lot of the stuff that he's doing here is exactly what I would have done. And so, yeah, thank you for pointing that out, Fat Cheeks. I was just thinking the same thing. Like, if I were to like, you know, assimilate, practicate, and just like get in there and dominate, I would be using a lot of the same techniques. Probably wouldn't have took me as many tries as him, but like he did really good. He did really good. He didn't add you to the credits. Yeah, that's kind of crazy. There was no shout out or anything at the end. It's fine. It's fine. I'll just send him a DM.
Stop the cap.
And it's no big deal. We'll get in the next one. Is there anything similar to this in WoW? So there's a guy in WoW. His name is escaping me right now, but he used to try and Rex Troy. There's a guy named Rex Troy in WoW, and he used to solo raid bosses as a paladin, mostly as a prot paladin, because they can tank DPS and heal. They're like the best class. They're also wearing plate armor. Like this guy named Rex Troy used to do a lot of solos in World of Warcraft back in the day, until I think the game design probably escaped him at some point, and you just can't really do it anymore. But Rex Troy used to like solo raid bosses. Yeah.